What's up, everybody? This is Joe from Support and Resistance Trading. I want to discuss my trades today, April 5th of 2019, and also talk about the watch list for tomorrow. It's a red day for me. You know, it happens. It's all right. So let's look at. So today we traded Snap and we traded DKS. I talked about DKS, my watch list, and I think I also had Snap on there. Snap had a nice run this morning, up to $12. So let's talk about Snap first since I got the chart up. So like I said, Snap made a run up to $12, and $12 being psychological resistance. Also, on the 3-year, we have this massive downtrend that I've shorted into before. So a massive downtrend, and if you could move this a little bit here or there, give or take, and it was about $12. So we were going to see if it was actually going to break this descending resistance. So let's go back to the 5-minute. So we spiked up into the $12 and we couldn't break through it. So this was right here. We spiked up, couldn't break through it. At this candle at 10:05, I got short. So if you look at my things at 10:05:18, right at the beginning of the candle, I got short. So we can go to the 1-minute so you can see exactly what I was thinking. I know a lot of people don't really talk about this exact stuff. So let's go to 10:05 right here. So 10:05, this candle that did not break through again, I got short. So I got short. It was like 91 or 90. We got short. We broke down to 82 here. And you could see here I put in a line before because that's where the support or resistance would be that we had to get through. So we bounced off of it, came back up here, and we obviously had an issue getting through for a second to get through 12. We broke through 12, got above 12. I sold 2 of my contracts. I had bought 4. I sold 3 of my contracts, above this $12 limit because we were holding here above 12. We were holding above 12, and I kept 1 contract just in case we would come back through because the move just didn't have a lot of push through, and we kind of spiked. We kind of topped out here. So I held some more, and I sold the final one as we broke down through here into the 75-ish area. So I sold 2 for a loss. Here is my, Snap. So I sold, where's my $12? All right, so I sold my 2, and I sold the other one immediately after at 12:20, and I held the other one for a little bit longer, for about another 50 minutes at about 11:10. So about 11:10 right here was when I took profits, and I got out, just to kind of mitigate that loss for the day. So that was borderline break even, down $5 on Snap, plus some commissions, about $10 there. Really not too worried. So DKS was my other one. I mentioned DKS. I have so many lines on this chart because on the daily chart, or yearly chart, right, we spiked up, we fail. We spike up, fail, spike up, fail, spike up, fail. And this $40 number was clear resistance. So I was like, all right, this morning I'm going to wait to see what it does, and I'm going to short it. So we kind of gapped up in the morning, which I should have known was not a good sign, but whatever. Always hindsight. So we gapped up this morning. Keep zooming up. My bad, guys. We gapped up this morning, and right in here, I can tell you that you can see it on my monitor. I got short at 9:37. I bought 1. I bought another on the way up. All right, again at about 5 minutes later, because we could not break through 40. All right, we could not break through and hold the 40. So this looks bad on the 5, but on the 1, all right, this is also about watching 2 time frames here. This is the key to watching 2 time frames. So we spiked up, right? We spiked up, could not break through and hold. Came right back down. I was like, boom, here we go, 37 right here. I got short on the first one. We spiked back up, okay? Again, lower high, could not break, and I was like, boom, 43. I grabbed another. So I grabbed another, kind of averaged in a little bit there, and I was like, we're going to come down. 2 highs, couldn't break through. Came back up again, couldn't break through, tapped the same. Came back up again, couldn't break through, and came all the way back down to that 39.75. Somehow 39.75 was some odd support here. If you go back into the hours, it wasn't even like 35.75 was any real resistance. I mean, 35.70, was actual resistance or support there. So I was like, all right, so we're tapping off this odd number, and we continued up and up and up, and we pretty much just followed this 50 EMA And I got out for an obvious loss. If you can see here, I got out for a loss at, I sold a couple at 10.49, and yeah, both of them at 10.49, a couple cents apart because I was holding one for a second. So 10.49, scroll all the way out here, is it right at the end of my page? So 10.49 right here, we broke above this 40.18. Just because we tapped it, we made a new, and we just kept coming back down, and I was just waiting. And this chart is so choppy. I mean, obviously now it looks like it's a clear uptrend, but it was just so choppy. I was like, all right, well, I guess we are on an uptrend, and I was fighting the trend, thinking we were going to short. So this afternoon, we spiked all the way up until 40.50 here. Spiked all the way up to 40.50, and I shorted it again. I needed some revenge on it, and I'm going to swing it, and I'm going to hold it to the next day. Some reason to me that resistance is just going to not hold up. Not going to hold up, so we'll see what it does. I have one more contract. I bought it at 12.30, and you can see I'm pretty much $5 up, which is, you know, borderline break even in my head. I paid $30 for it, so I'm just going to hold it for next week. So 39.5 put. If we close below 40.40 today, to me, that's decent. We're right there at that 40.15. That's also a little bit better number. Why do I think that? Because stocks, if they're bullish, are going to hold over 50% of their entire move. If they're bearish, they're going to hold below 50% of their entire move. So it opened up this morning, and if you count the early morning gap, we opened up at like 39.75. We expect all the way up to 40.50, 75-cent move. Half a 75-cent move is about 37 cents, 35 cents. So we kind of need to hold this 40.15 and below level for it to be more of a bearish move. We kind of hold in the middle. It's kind of a toss-up. The candle that I put in today, or may put in, depends on what it is one of these push down ones. And it was squeezed earlier because it went all the way down to $40, and you can see that $40 is kind of holding now as support. So we'll see what it does. I'm taking a little bit of a risk here. I mean, not really much of a risk. I'll sell it if it breaks above 40.50. But I do think it's weak. It's really on bad news. I have no idea why it's going up in terms of that. They're down on news about their gun sales being poor and killing their entire revenue. So I guess we'll see what happens. So let's make the watch list for tomorrow, and let's go through these together. So I'm going to put up the daily. We got TGI here. All right, we got TGI spiking up. We got this nice smush candle down to resistance. So I'll add this because there's some severe resistance here, and we'll see if it actually holds and becomes support. Okay, right around there, plus or minus. So we'll add that. I'm going to get rid of these other ones today. AMD didn't even touch, so sloppy. SBGI would have been a good trade, didn't touch it. DAL still running up, going to leave that. WB, all right, kind of gapped up. We kind of ran up into that 200 day, and we're kind of sitting there. So I'll leave that, see what happens. FL, again, today maybe its first red day and into severe resistance, so I may hold this. We may get a nice little back retracement down to this 61 level. We'll see what that does. WIN, WYNN, just on a freaking tear, just keeps going up, but clearly some clear resistance right around this 141 level. So we'll see how that holds. I'll leave that. And Lulu, the wonderful cup, put in a red day today, and I'm just going to get rid of that because I don't really care for that setup after the cup. So we're going to add TGI up here. Okay, going to add TGI up here. Let's see. MRNA, spiking up. This stock loves to run. I have no idea what the options are even on this. This is for this week. Spread kind of sucks. The lower ones are good, but the higher ones, the spread sucks, so I'm not going to put it up there. HMST. Not really any real resistance or support here. I guess, this top probably can go a little bit more. So, going to leave that one plus low volume. SGEN, again, a little bit low volume. SGMS, nope. CCS, gapping up, putting in a red candle. I'd be interested to see if it holds that. I don't even know what the options are. Nope, not for me. CRC. Okay, gapping up, no real resistance there. OPA, nope. OII, which I've traded before in the past. MTDR, nope. EOLS, EHTH, WLL, what was that? EHTH. See, good setup, okay? Low volume. So for me, for trading options, this just kills me. This just kills me. Already on a couple bucks on DKS. It's just miserable. I know it's a couple bucks. I mean, really, I didn't lose much today. $55 really isn't much when it looks at my account, but it's more of a frustrating point to me because I try to trade a quality setup with very, very minimal risk, and I held DKS just a little bit too long, and it's just getting under my skin. NVTA, not too bad here. Okay, on this cup setup, but again, spreads, give or take, are not too bad. I'll throw it up there because I don't know if there's going to be too much. I maybe try to watch stuff that's running in the morning and see what happens with that. Carb, nope. EOG, no. SE, no. HT, no. Low volume. PTEN, up into the 200 day. Okay, that could be good, but let's see what the options are for me. Nope, spread's too far. So there we go. LPX, nope. PE, no. Boot, I saw this one. Put in that candle, but I've looked at the spreads before, and they're 15 cents. But as you get to the better ones, the in the money ones, calls or puts, they're just too far. I don't care how good the setup is. I just can't do that. CNC, nope, no, thank you. APC. Billy, traded that one in the past. APC, CLR, CM, nope. BZUN, I had that on my watch list the other day, kind of just, gave this red day, and then we're kind of putting this bearish engulfing candle, so not really me. And IIPR, no. So let's look at the down ones today. DLTH, nope. Not even enough there. Dow's been on it for a while. Holy cow, LIVN down a lot. I don't know why. Loss per share. I don't even know what this stock is. Let's take a look at the... Nope, spread. Nope. POD. PDD, massive volume. A lot of people in the chat room were talking about this. Plan. Nope. SIG. No, what's plan again? Yeah, down below. So no, nothing really there. I can pull up my other scanner just to check. Sorry, this video's a little long, but we'll pull up my standard scan. See if we got anything different. Any of the things I haven't seen. FE. First Energy, no. Hog, that was on my list. And it kind of spiked up. Just keep going. Dell. No. High a day, pretty nice. Kind of away, but not really overly away. Kind of just cruising there. 5, traded this one in the past 2. We had that gap up on earnings, and then we kind of just fell back, and now we're going to re-put in one of those cups again and probably break out. So that could be a good one in a couple of days if you want to play a breakout pattern. Fang, nope. Fox, 21st century. Very interesting chart here, honestly. If you're looking to go long, buying off this low number here was pretty a good risk reward. Really, you could kind of put it in here at 36. I mean. Up to 36.94. So interesting. You know what? Just for fun, I'll throw that up there just because I want to see what that actually ends up being. Not because I think it's something I would trade, but just because I think HSIC, no. Baba, traded this one in the past. All these stocks, I really don't touch too much unless they're really doing something I want. ABC, CDNA. This is why I don't touch most of these because they're only up a couple percent. Home was on news yesterday. And it's trying to fill that gap that I talked about in the video. Alright, that's it. We'll leave it at that. We got the Qs like always. Leave the Qs, and I usually put the SPY on here, which I must have deleted it before. Alright, we got Win again, Facebook. We'll see if FL, Foot Locker, puts in a red day today. We'll actually see if it settles as that. DAL again. DKS kind of see how it's coming up and doing that 40-20. So it is looking pretty strong over here on my 5-minute candle. It is looking strong. We'll see if it holds, see what it actually closes at. NVTA, we're actually adding TGI, and I'm leaving Snap just because I do not believe it's going to hold this over the coming days. It will kind of hold, and then I think it will give it back. I know they're talking about some meetings soon and data first quarter results conference call. I think it's April 25th. So I think maybe all this hype going into that, but I think in the future, Snap always does me a solid when I short it. Pretty much break even today, so we'll actually see. All right, thanks, guys. If you're interested, again, we do have a Discord chat. If you're interested, it's Support and Resistance Mob. All right, here we are. If you're interested, just message me on here. My name is Occam's Razor 32, or you can just catch me up on the YouTube channel and ask me, and I'll get you in there. Just accept people. I had a couple people message me today. So if you're interested, again, Discord chat room, Support and Resistance Mob. And thanks, guys. Here's the watch list. And everybody have a great weekend. Be safe. And let's do better on Monday. Thanks, everybody.